Hello everyone, welcome back to Zen Lounge. In this video, I'm going to go over the state of the XRP ledger. I'm going to go through the Q1 report posted by the Missouri team so we can check out all the numbers, see if the network is growing and expanding. We're also going to go into the XRPL ecosystem because they feature the entire ecosystem in this report. So I'm going to read through some of the key insights. There's so much in this. If you'd like to read through it at your own pace, at your own time, the link is in the description below. So key insight number one, payments increased 350% quarter over quarter to 2 million per day. And this is due to inscriptions. So it wasn't exactly organic. This activity began in late Q4 and cooled down by the end of Q1. Let's look over some of the information because you can see a huge spike. We could almost look at this as a test on the network's abilities because at the peak, XRP averaged about 2 million daily payments in Q1 due to inscriptions. This started at the end of Q4 and leading into Q1, there was a spike in payment transaction activity. And this began with over 22 million payments executed over the span of 1 week. Inscriptions were the cause of this activity, and over 2 million daily average payment transactions during Q1. So this proves that XRP can handle this many transactions flawlessly. So it's almost a good stress test for the network to prove that everything will work and not break if there's a huge influx like that, which is pretty cool to see. Also, the native AMM went live at the end of the quarter, which has helped the DEX volumes increase by 41% quarter over quarter. Let's read the official announcement about the USD-pegged stablecoin that they're bringing to the XRP ledger. Because remember, in Q1, also the clawback feature was enabled, which is really important in my opinion. If you look at most stablecoins that are issued, there is a clawback feature enabled, and this is what continues to give XRP value. Because yes, these issued currencies, like an issued stablecoin, could have a clawback feature on the asset. XRP was issued by nobody. XRP is sensor resistant to these type of clawback type features. XRP is sensor resistant. So when you talk about national trade, if somebody doesn't trust a stablecoin issuer, they could always go to a trustless asset like XRP to bridge between different currencies in the future. That's kind of how they design this. So they released the feature for clawbacks on the XRP ledger. And now they announced that they're going to be issuing their own stablecoin, the Ripple stablecoin. Let me see if I could find. Ripple recently announced a plan to launch a USD-pegged stablecoin on both the XRP ledger and on Ethereum. Using XRPL native functionality and ERC20 token standards, respectively, the stablecoin will be backed entirely by the US dollar deposits, short-term US treasuries, and other cash equivalents, with monthly third-party attestations. The introduction of trusted stablecoin in a novel execution environment has proven to be massive liquidity events in many causes. So they also mentioned that the stablecoin is really important and desirable for pairing assets in their new feature for the AMMs. And currently there isn't a native stablecoin on the XRP ledger, so it's a big weakness. Like most of the pop-in chains out there that are really successful have a native stablecoin. The stablecoin that's on XRPL is, believe, wrapped. So Band Protocol integrated XRP Ledger. That was a big announcement for the ecosystem. Band Protocol and Oracle service will soon integrate with the XRPL and EVM sidechain. This will offer greater data availability for pricing wrapped and bridge assets. Integration on XRPL mainnet will require price Oracle object XLS 47D, which is currently in development. It's planned for mainnet June 2024. Band Protocol is also a partner of Coreum. And let's get into the top projects on the XRPL, the top tokens on the XRPL right now. If we're going to get into DeFi, is Zioniqx still, $60 million market cap, 230,000 holders. And they mentioned that Solo is going to be primarily used to pay transaction fees on the Zioniqx gateway, which hasn't officially been announced. So they're going to announce the Zioniqx tokenization gateway that's like connected to XRPL and Coreum, and Solo is the gas for this. So interesting to see them report about it. Coreum is the second largest. Coreum had about $17 million market cap and 50,000 holders in Q1. Coreum is a native token. Core is a native token of. They call Coreum a sidechain to the XRPL. Interesting. And then the third leading asset is GateHub ETH. So this is a wrapped version of Ethereum provided by GateHub. So kind of like USD on XRPL, I believe is similar. But that's the fifth leading. Okay, so let's continue down and read what else is important. Another thing that's important is with the launch of AMMs, there's been a new project that has started building called Orchestra Finance. So if you would like to go to Orchestra Finance, they also have AMM pools. And you could see the APR, you could see all the information. I've already done videos on the Sologenic. There's also XRP Cafe. So with the launch of AMM, both companies such as Sologenic, XRP Cafe, as well as new platforms such as Orchestra Finance are integrating the functionality. So there's different gateways to access the DEX of the XRPL that have good user experiences. Right now, the biggest gateway has been Sologenic for people that actually want to access. And then the next one, another big gateway, is also XP Market and XRP Cafe. I think XRP Cafe is the best one also for NFTs. So if you want to get into NFTs on XRP Ledger, XRP Cafe is really focused on that niche. So let's continue. Axelar. So I just did a video on Project Guardian. So Project Guardian is freaking massive. You guys got to look into it. But it's basically partnered with the biggest banks in the world. The Singapore Monetary Authority, I believe even the IMF is involved somehow. But they're testing cross-chain tokenization, cross-chain interoperability, and Axelar is part of that. And Axelar also just announced their protocol for integrating XRP Ledger, which expands XRPL ecosystem to 60 plus networks, including Ethereum and Cosmos. So Axelar is huge, massive, and there's all these new bridges connected to the XRPL to help XRPL to become way more expansive. You know, XRPL is also still focusing on real world assets. I think that's really what they've been focusing on for a long time. So XRPL has been explored for institutional products for RWAs. Ripple is one of the leading companies developing technologies to leverage the XRPL for institutional and government use cases. The company is focused on utilizing XRP and XRPL to drive its on-demand liquidity service, custody, and tokenization initiatives. They just announced a new partnership with Zioniqx tokenization services, so you guys can look into that. The NFT market on XRPL is, I believe, from what I'm hearing on X, it's not that great. So a lot of other chains are, doing a lot better than XRPL NFT markets. But it only takes a couple really dope, innovative projects to change the narrative. So, yeah, so you can see right here, without me even looking at this, declining NFT mints. There's been a big decline in NFT mints, so people are minting on different platforms. And it seems like XRP Ledger, in my opinion, shifted. They were really trying to get into NFTs, and they directed their focus into RWAs. In my opinion, I think that's a better niche market for someone like Ripple anyways, because they're trying to connect with institutions and stuff. And for them, what's more useful is, I'm a big NFT guy myself, so I love NFTs and PFPs and stuff. But what these institutions want is the benefits of tokenization of real world assets. And I think that Ripple shifted their focus from NFTs to RWAs. But there's still some really big noticeable projects on the XRPL. There is partnership. This project is partnered with the IMF, Real World Solutions for Carbon Credits Program, Zioniqx. They're doing their NFTs on the XRP ledger. Also, Ducati motorcycles. There's a project partnered with the FIFA World Cup that have NFTs on the XRP ledger. So there's still a few really big projects that are using XRPL for NFTs, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more in the future. They have a write-up on Coreum because they have this sidechain section. So Coreum is an enterprise-grade L1 focus on interoperability and scalability. Coreum runs on Wasm. Coreum was built by Zioniqx team to service user needs that cannot be efficiently managed on the XRPL. The network's initial focus is providing security tokenization, such as tokenized stocks from NYSE and synthetic assets. Coreum has just completed an IBC integration, granting access to all IBC connected networks such as Cosmos Hub, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain. Users can already transfer between Coreum and the XRPL via non-custodial Zioniqx bridge that's live now. So yeah, you could use the Zioniqx bridge, take your XRPL assets to Coreum blockchain and enter liquidity pools and start earning DeFi rewards on Pulsera. It's happening right now. There's already, I think over a couple million XRP living in Cosmos ecosystem. And that's going to be a really vibrant ecosystem the next few years. So that's really important. Also, there's been EVM side chains that have been developed. They're also, I told you, coming in Q2, they announced recently EVMOs. Been a lot of stuff going on. I'm talking a lot more than I expected. The Root network is another one to look into. There's hooks. There's been so much that's happened since the last bull run. So let's go through the closing summary. New transaction types were introduced in Q1 that enabled the enshrined AMM as well as other functionalities like clawbacks. Remember I said that's going to help the issued assets like stablecoins. These new features are laying the foundation for an expressive DeFi environment around real-world assets and other tokenized assets. Other new infrastructure like stablecoins and the Axelar bridge are complementary and could particularly help provide new liquidity to the ecosystem. I believe, yeah, from what I've seen was Axelar really helped Cosmos when they were bringing their stable coins as well. So there's so much happening, and excited to be on this journey with you guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next video.